Better than 35,000 turning out for Game 3 of this best-of-7 between the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. Marv Albert with Lazar, Mike Fratello, Jeff Van Gundy, D. Lineup were just about set to go. A look at tonight's Circuit City starting lineups. The Lakers with one change. Robert Horry will start instead of Samaki Walker, and David Robinson makes his return tonight, playing for the first time since Game 1 of that opening round series against Seattle. That has really hurt this team in the playoffs. They're averaging under 20 a game in the first quarter. That goes back to the series against Portland, and Kobe Bryant is able to hit. Shaq trying to get position on Robinson. Pulls right through him, and the crowd looking for a foul.
Particularly against the Devin George matchup.
Shaq hearing it from this crowd as he goes glass, and it's San Antonio by 1.
He was very upset that he was 7 for 16 from the floor last game. He said, if there really is anybody that can hold me to 7 for 16 shooting, that finger is really bad.
Derek Fisher knocks down the 3. Spurs with a 10-9 lead. San Antonio has won 15 of the last 16 here at the Alamo Dome. Nice pass, and Horry's able to stuff it. Good look by Kobe. Both teams have 4 team fouls, 18-14. San Antonio. Bryant. So Kobe, with his second field goal, he's 2 for 6 from the field. He's shooting under 40% for the first 5 playoff games. Final seconds of the first. Parker showing confidence. 12 points for Parker. 5 for 7 from the field. Can Bryant get it off? He does. Goes glass. That's the end of the first quarter. The Spurs with a 28-24 lead. In the opening round series against Seattle, played 5 minutes in the first quarter. Kobe Bryant. That was a 2-pointer. He has 6 for the game, and the Spurs now lead by 1.
Now he felt that Shaw was hit going to the basket that time. He may take one early here just to send a message.
Bryant got the step. So Kobe with his 4th bucket, 8 points, 4-12 from the field, and the Lakers are within 2. O'Neal. And Robinson over to help. Foul is called. Duncan got him first and picks up his first personal. You have a bitterness about it.
He'll eventually figure it out. It'll affect him.
Shaquille O'Neal, who obviously was not affected by the injured finger on that first free throw. Paul Pierce at 19 to lead the Celtics. Here's Shaq, and the game is tied at 34. 8 points for O'Neal.
O'Neal is a very unselfish player. He'll throw the ball out of the post. They're doing a good job of giving him a second look by throwing it back in.
Bryant and Shaq and Kobe beginning to heat up here in the second quarter. The game is tied at 36. As Tim Duncan sitting down along with Steve Smith. David Robinson remaining on the floor. Bryant for Walker. Good play by Kobe, and the Lakers have the lead for the first time.
It's been the 3rd time in a row that Samaki Walker was in the lane open. Each time he keeps clapping his hands. I'm so happy that Kobe found him that time and gave him the ball. He was so disappointed he hadn't gotten it the other time.
He's got great energy and athleticism going through the basket.
Shaquille O'Neal comes up hobbling after that fadeaway shot. Shaq has 10. He's 4 for 6 from the field, and now the Spurs take a timeout. Now watch this shot by Shaq, and you can see he's grimacing.
Well, it could be that same ankle that they treated him for prior to the games. He tried to pivot and turn in to get the...
By 1. We're down to 4:20 remaining in the half. Kobe Bryant. Well, he has the touch. Kobe said the other day he was looking for the jumper, and he feels it. Well, he has seen it return here in the first half. Bryant to the pull-up. And the foul. Kobe Kobe Bryant will head to the line. Strong half for Kobe. He now has 14. Foul committed by Bowen, his second.
Bowen feels that when Kobe got him moving down towards the baseline, that he uses his body, free arm, that little elbow coming out to move him off. He was very upset with that call, as you can see. In the first half of this game, that is a very, very high number.
And it's played the whole way.
Everybody stopped Bryant on the follow. I think they just lost sight. They thought it was 2 shots coming up.
There's nothing more infuriating for a coach than to give up a free throw rebound, especially late in the half. A total momentum changer.
And that turns out to be a 4-point play for the Lakers. They lead by 4. Final seconds of the half. Parker for 3.
Yes.
5 seconds remaining in the first half. Here comes Bryant. Down to 1. Lindsey Hunter, who just checked in. So that is the end of the first half before a crowd of better than 35,000 here at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. The Lakers with a 53-52 lead at halftime. And Shaq comes up short. Shaq on the follow.
The problem on that pick and roll is when you come off Shaquille O'Neal's body, he can roll to the basket. He caught it deep. Even though he missed the first one, he got the second shot and stuck it back in.
Bryant with the ball fake. Crowd looking for a traveling violation. What a move by Kobe Bryant. The Lakers lead 57-54. Kobe has 18. O'Neal banking his way. And then to the fadeaway.
It's almost like he's shooting that ball with his index finger off the ball, trying to shoot it with his last 3 fingers, his thumb, and the palm of his hand. You know, we mentioned the number of shots Kobe's taken, Mark. That may be because Shaq may be limited to just how many shots he can get up there.
Here comes Rose. It counts, and the foul. Rose. Malik Rose raced back to make the play, and Shaq clearing out that first row of photographers. A flagrant foul called on Rose. Welcome back to the Alamo Dome, San Antonio, Texas. Lakers now lead the Spurs 61-60 in what has been a very physical game right from the start.
See Kobe getting tripped up. He hurts his left wrist right there. A little step at the end, and then I think you said laying the wood on Robert Horry. Is how you pronounce that? Yep. And then we see the flagrant right there on Malik Rose. Shaq goes down. He does finish the basket. He'll go to the foul line right now. They just don't go the same way they do at the driving range.
He had actually picked it up recently, although he was 5 for 10 the other night. Nice fluid jump hook by O'Neal, and the Lakers now lead 63-60. O'Neal feeling it. Nice drop step. He's had a huge third quarter. 10 of his 20 points in the third. Makes sense rather than go back to the rest.
Exactly. That's the purpose.
Spurs up by 1. Here's Bryant. Way off O'Neal. And Shaq is looking better and better.
That dunk, he threw down so hard, it hurt his finger again. See if that has any impact on his offense the rest of this quarter. Here goes Shaq on the offensive board. He grabs it, goes up strong, reverses, finishes strong, but hurts that finger.
Just under 2 remaining in the third. Bryant played so well by Bowen and somehow was able to drill it over Bowen.
Bowen stayed down on the fake, guessed right, went to go up, got his hand right there, and Kobe still made the shot.
Kick ball. San Antonio maintains possession.
This is just greatness. He takes it hard off the dribble, he pump fakes, gets Bowen up just a bit, ducks his head, raises up, Bowen's hand's right on the shot, and he still finds a way to knock it down.
By Walker. And let's see, will they go 2 for 1? Yes, they do. Fisher hits from downtown.
You called it right on the money, Mark, because they had about 1 more second, 2 more seconds where they could get a 2 for 1. He launched it just on the money. So now you're talking about a 4-second differential between game clock and shot clock.
Fox A nice turnaround by Rick Fox. And the Lakers now lead 77-71. This represents their biggest lead of the game. Tied at 1. Duncan gets the roll. San Antonio has come from behind with 7 unanswered to take a 1-point lead. One of the few spurts that we've seen here tonight. Duncan, we saw that take place down the stretch the other night in LA. Here's Bryant, Kobe Bryant, who has been looking to give up the basketball. Kobe has not shot well the last 2 games. Timeout is called by San Antonio.
Tim Duncan gets put in positions where he has to make decisions versus double teams. Right there, instead of giving it up sooner, he holds on to it a little bit longer, and then Kobe with the ability to hang big enough to get a look at the rim.
Just under 5 remaining in the 4th. Lakers have a 1-point lead. Here's the back door from Bryant, thrown by Fox.
They had great eye contact that time. Fox knew that Kobe was being overplayed on the right wing. Kobe changed direction. A beautiful lead pass.
5-80 lead. Bryant taking to the rim, and a foul is called. San Antonio is now over the limit.
Your star players make the huge plays. They get your baskets. They get the ball to the rim. They make decisions with them. Your role players do the great hustle plays like Rick Fox just did at the other end to come up with that ball for the Lakers.
And Kobe Bryant has not spent much time at the foul line. 2 shots the other night, 0 for 1 this evening.
Going back to the previous play, Bowen misses a wide open shot. He comes back, and this happens time and time again. A little bit of frustration. He gets out of position defensively and then fouls Bryant. Guys have to let one play go and move right on to the next play.
Kobe Bryant has pulled it back in the second half. He had 20 shot attempts in the first half. He's had only 8 in the second half.
Playing the Lakers' decision, they're playing him very loose on those screens.
Bryant over Bowen. Yes! A clutch shot for Kobe Bryant, who's 3 for 3 from the field in this 4th quarter.
That's just greatness right there. Create space, elevate over one of the best defenders in the game in Bruce Bowen.
Put it behind you, move on and forget it, and understand what the more serious thing is.
Oh, Kobe Bryant taking it away from Bruce Bowen. The feed for Robert Horry. Another magnificent play by Bryant, and the Lakers lead by 8. It's their biggest lead of the night. Rebounded by O'Neal with just 1:45 remaining in the 4th. Bryant. The Lakers actually wanted to use some time, but Kobe saw the opening and extends to the biggest lead of the game for either team. And now the Lakers using the clock. Bryant working it down. 5 on the 24. Kobe being played by Rose and is able to hit. Kobe Bryant with a spectacular finish. 31 points, and he's done his damage here in the 4th quarter. And tonight's Gatorade Player of the Game is Kobe Bryant. 15 of 31, and there's no question that he changed his whole tone in the second half after firing away from all angles in that first half.
I thought he took the ball more to the basket, got in the low post, got easier opportunities, and also did some good work in getting others opportunities as well.
Points, and the Lakers just running out the clock. So the Lakers defeating the Spurs 99-89, and they now lead this best of 7. 2 games to 1. Kobe Bryant, the high point man, 31 on 15 of 31 in 47 minutes of play. Shaquille O'Neal playing through a myriad of injuries, 22 points, 15 rebounds. And Tim Duncan, high man for San Antonio with 28. Tony Parker had 24. Let's go to D. Lynham with Kobe Bryant.
Thanks very much, Marv. Kobe, I guess you either saved or found your best for last. Where did your offense come in that 4th quarter?
Just being patient. You know, my legs were a little tired, but we needed big baskets, and sometimes you just have to push through it.
How about Shaquille? Because we know he's hurting a little bit. He also has had some trouble with Phil. You played mediator in one time out there. How about his contribution?
You know, Shaquille did great. You know, he sprained his other ankle. He's out there hobbling on 2 sprained ankles. a bad index finger and so forth and so on. But, you know, he just didn't want to lose. He had a stretch there in the third quarter where he made about 4 baskets in a row for us, and that was huge.
I know energy starting out in the game, but this was a well-played game throughout for you guys. What does it do to set the stage for Game 4?
Well, we just forget about this game and move on to the next game. You know, we did a good job being patient early in the game, not getting rattled, and kept our poise all the way through.
Kobe, thanks much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Marv?
All right, thanks, Steve. So the Lakers now have won 21 of the last 23 playoff games.